Good morning students. Today we will start with the dispensing lab, and the first experiment will be to prepare chloroform water, and this experiment will be conducted as per IP. IP is a book of standards and all the preparations are made according to IP. The first ingredient is chloroform and it is taken in 0.25%, that is 0.25 ml in 100 ml, and the water is taken quantity sufficient to 100 ml, which is when you take 0.25 ml in some amount 80% water for consideration, and then you have to make the volume up to 100 ml, and this will be shown in the video. The working formula for 50 ml will be, for chloroform it will come around 0.125 ml, which is to be taken by adding few drops, and you must be very careful while adding the drops, and water is to be taken that is also quantity sufficient to 50 ml. This experiment is done at our Pharmaceutics 1 lab, that is the dispensing lab. Here we have a measuring cylinder of 50 ml, as the working formula is for 50 ml. We have a beaker from Borosil and a smaller beaker of 100 ml, and then a smaller beaker of 50 ml. We have bulb for withdrawing the liquid, a stirrer for mixing the fluid together, and one pipette which is clean. And all the apparatus used here are cleaned previously and dried accordingly. The working formula is for 50 ml. So the chloroform used will be very less. So in order to prevent any kind of hazard, we are transferring a very little quantity of chloroform into the beaker. Please be very careful while handling chloroform like liquid, as it may cause some health hazards. As you know, chloroform is used for anesthesia. We will be taking some amount of water. As we are making it for 50 ml, I will be taking around 40 ml water, as the chloroform volume is very less and it will not accommodate more. So we have added near about 2 drops of chloroform. And then we will be going for the volume makeup. Right after this, we will be using rest of the water to make the water up to 50 ml, and right after this we can prepare a label which will be discussed later and stick it over the bottle, and you can transfer this product to the bottle now and store it for the rest of the time. Dear students, as you have already seen that the chloroform is stored in an amber colored bottle, and the purpose of storing it in an amber colored bottle is to protect it from sunlight. And while we have already prepared the preparation, so I will recommend you to store the product in an amber color bottle, which you can get it easily from the market. And while you have stored the preparation in an amber color bottle, you have to do a proper leveling for the product, and the proper leveling must contain that the product, what is the name of the product, which is the chloroform water, and the book of standard according to which it has been made, that is IP. Then you have a place for manufacturing date, batch number, expiry date and manufactured by. These are all very necessary to identify different products made by your group members, and so we can store it for our next purpose. And the composition must be written on the other side of the bottle, just to be very clear to the patient what the patient is consuming, and it is for the safety as well, or else the patient may get confused, or the doctor or the dispenser may get confused with the composition. So ending this experiment, it is also, as you can see, this is also known as aromatic water, just because of the aroma that the chloroform has as its integral part. So protected from sunlight, and it is not for injection, as the water used here is just a distilled water and it is not purified well. So concluding this experiment, stay at home, stay safe, and hope we can end this pandemic very soon and see you at the classes very early than normal. Thank you.